Hello and welcome to Green Fruit Gaming. So I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm going to do so now because I actually have something to talk about. And it's not a good thing. I'll do a good thing in the next video. I do have something else I want to talk about that's separate, but I feel like this should be addressed first. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is absolute dog shit on PC. And when I say that, I mean that in the harshest way possible. It's really bad. The graphics, even when set to 4K, still look like the 1080p PS4 version. PS4 Slim, not even close to being 2K or 4K. It's just, it looks weird. Like, you can see that there are not higher, but there's, high resolution, details and stuff, but a lot of objects have really crappy textures on them, just like really, really bad. And, that could easily be ignorable. I could just be like, alright, it's a video game, whatever, there's gonna be parts of it that don't look great. But it looks exceptionally terrible, and that's on top of the fact that the game stutters like crazy. Alright, now I played it at 1080p, I played it at 1440p, I played it at 4K. I was able to, get a solid 60, no matter what. Even at 4K, I was getting 60. It didn't look like 60. It looked like trash. There's this little, kind of tower defense game baked into it, and that, I felt, definitely was running at a full 60. It was very smooth. It looked very, very good. The rest of the game played like a flipbook. And so, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, okay, is this an issue with my graphics card? Is this my CPU? What's going on here? Why isn't this game running the way it should? And so I look it up, and even people with RTX, 3090s are having this issue. I read one review where someone was saying that their RTX 3090 was still having stuttering problems, even playing at 1080p, while their frame rate was, showing, full 120, which is the highest FPS setting you can set in the game. I'm going to get into that right now, actually. For the graphics settings, it's bare bones. It's next to nothing. Graphics, low or high. No ultra, none of that, just low or high. There's no options for motion blur, there's no options for VSync, there's no options for DLSS, there's no options for, level of detail, stuff like that. Little things that PC players really grow to, appreciate in their games. In the, thousands of games that I have on PC, not a single one of them can be compared to how little graphical control you have over this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. They're taking the PS5 version of that game, and I read that it was a debug version on PC, so it is actually the PS5 version of the game, and it's, all of those menus, and the max FPS is 120, because the max FPS on the PS5 is 120. And as far as, syncing goes, you can set your FPS to 30, 60, 90, or 120. In fact, 90, I might just be making that up as, a little filler in my head, because, it would make sense to at least have a 90 hertz refresh rate there if you wanted that. But, it might just be 30, 60, and 120. And I'm not going to check to, confirm whether or not, 90 hertz is there or not, because I refunded the game. It's that bad. I almost never refund games. This was a special little exception here, because it's not worth the $70 that they're paying for it. Even if you get so through the Epic Store, which is where they're selling this thing, if you just get one of the free games that they always have on there, if you just get that, you'll actually get a $10 Epic coupon, because it's, the holiday sale right now, and you get a $10 coupon after every purchase. So I did that. I got the free game, which unlocked my $10 coupon. So I got the game for $60, and I was like, okay, at least I'm buying this game for, a standard game's MSRP. None of this, PS5 tax, none of this Sony tax. And, even then, I'm like, I can't justify keeping this game because it's just in this awfully unplayable state, and I'm not going to let them sit there, and keep my money when if I want, I'll play the intermission DLC when I get a PS5, I guess, Because when I got the first game, when I got the original PS4 release, on launch day, mind you, for $40, because, Amazon has, like, weird pre-order stuff, like, oh, you pre-order this game, you get it for, like, 20% off. I got it for, like, $40 when it came out. So, already this game is, like, $30 over the price tag I got the original version. And all I really wanted to play was the intermission DLC. I just wanted to, get into that next little chunk of Final Fantasy VII Remake, before I got a PS5, because that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So, I don't really know what my plans are right now as far as this game goes. I refunded it. It's uninstalled. I'm just so disappointed in Square Enix right now for allowing this terrible product to be released to the masses here, because it's absolutely, like, dumbfounded. There's no way you can justify this. The game doesn't look like it's running at 4K when you're running it at 4K. The game still has stuttering issues, even when playing it at 1080p. Even if you have the highest end graphics card, you're still going to get stuttering issues. And that is just... it's bad. It's really bad. It's... I can't even call it an unfinished product, because it's been finished for years. Square Enix, please bake your games fully before taking them out of the oven, is all I'm going to say here. Let's just hope that if it does still come out on Xbox, that version will actually be playable, and that Sony isn't just going to lock you into being like, hey, if you want to play the best version of the game, you have to get a PS5. Because, even PC can't keep up with our, blazing fast SSD hardware. Shut up, Sony, first of all. But, yeah, that's kind of my piece here. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've recorded any videos, so I'm not really used to this again yet. It's been about a month or two. And I'm going to try to, keep up with content, but it's just, lately it's got a lot of personal stuff going on. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing and donating to the, little Buy Me a Coffee link down below there. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will make sure those are also linked down below. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this issue. Don't buy the game. If you have, if you're thinking about getting it on PC, if you already have it on PS4, if you already have it on PS5, don't even bother. If you have it on PS4, wait till you get a PS5. If you have it on PS5, good for you, you already have it. If you have a PC, even if you have a stupidly high-end gaming PC, as of right now, it's not going to work for you. I'm sorry, but this game is just, it's bad. I'm not saying the game is bad. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's this version is really, really bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and yeah, consider subscribing, because why not? It's a button. It's not really going to affect anything. Anyway, bye!